everyone, it's Fantayzia. So I'm going to show you guys the easiest way that you can restore the Sims 2 IKEA Stuff Pack with the Legacy Edition. So when it comes to the Sims 2 Legacy, the IKEA stuff was not included. It is included in the Ultimate Collection that some players had access to years ago on Origin, but the new one that is currently selling on the EA app and Steam and all that does not have the IKEA Stuff Pack, and I know that's one that a lot of people miss, and if you didn't play previously, it's a stuff pack you're gonna want. So I just wanted to quickly let you guys know that if you plan on purchasing any of the Sims 4 packs, you can use my code FANTAYZIA on the EA app or thesims.com. And this does directly support me and my channel, so I really appreciate those of you guys who use my code. So over on Tumblr, Huge Lunatic has actually posted this here. For anyone who was getting the Sims 2 Legacy without IKEA, the old extracted packs I did for Mac users should work. Edit, no celebrations either. Link below is all packs I extracted back when I played on a Mac. So this does work. You can go ahead and copy and paste this link, which will bring you over to here, and you can see IKEA. So I'm pretty positive that all of these ones are already included in the Sims 2 Legacy version. So you're only going to need this one. At least from what I've seen, everything else should be included, including the H&M stuff as well. So when you click on IKEA, you're going to see the IKEA Buy Bundle, IKEA Build Bundle, and then the IKEA Collections. So I downloaded all three of these. At first, I honestly wasn't sure if I just needed the collections, but I went ahead and downloaded all three of them. And then heading on over to Documents, the process to download custom content for The Sims 2 is super easy. So if you haven't done it before, I'm just going to quickly show you guys. When you're in your documents, you should see EA Games, and then you're going to see The Sims 2 Legacy. So you're going to double click on that. Now, here's where you're going to see all your folders. You can see I have a downloads folder. If you have not put in any custom content in your game, this downloads folder is not going to be here. So you're just simply going to create a new folder and call it downloads, written exactly like this one here. Make sure it's a capital D. And from here, if you download any mods or custom content, they're just going to go straight in here. You can organize it by folders. You know, if you want to download a bunch of hair, you can go ahead and put a hair folder within that, just like The Sims 4. It's just, instead of it being called mods, it's just called downloads. And you don't need to have any sort of, specific file that you need to download to make the downloads folder work. It'll automatically just work. The game recognizes it. Okay, so within my downloads folder, I have another folder called IKEA Stuff, and this is where I put everything that I downloaded. So as mentioned, I downloaded all three of these. They were in zip folders, and then I just opened those up and then dragged and dropped the package files into here, exactly like you would for The Sims 4. So now that we've done that, let's go ahead and head into game so I can show you guys. Okay, here we are in The Sims 2, and if you have custom content installed, this is gonna pop up when you go ahead and load up your game. So make sure you go ahead and click Enable Custom Content. So we're just gonna go ahead and load into Pleasant View. Okay, so we're just on this random lot. There was a house here, I bulldozed it, and then I left the lot and came back, and now there's like a shadow of the house, so just ignore that. I wanna show you guys some of the stuff that do come with IKEA stuff. There is actually quite a bit in this stuff pack, so I'm not gonna lay out everything, but I just wanna show you guys what to expect. So you're gonna notice that the IKEA items, some of them are marked with this symbol here, which is like the custom content symbol for The Sims 2, but then some of them aren't marked. I'm not exactly sure why, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. You can see when you hover over it, they have like the classic IKEA names. Everything's in capitals, like it's called Jules Visitor Chair. This is like the classic IKEA chair. And then you can see this one here, again, that classic IKEA name. And see, I feel like this is perfect if you don't want to get custom content. I just feel like the IKEA stuff pack is perfect. We get this chair here in a couple different swatches. There's also this one, which is actually pretty different from this one. I was gonna say it's another like variation of that, but honestly, not really. It's pretty different. The color swatches are also really nice. So there's nothing in the recliners. And then for the couches, we have a few options here. So there's this 2-seat sofa. See, these used to be my favorite sofas. I didn't think I was gonna miss this pack as much as I do. And so I'm so happy that someone has created this, and I love that it's already been there for years, I guess, because it wasn't included with the Mac version. So yeah, the Mac version of the game, I think it was on the App Store, like on your computer. I don't know if it still is available, but it was the Ultimate Collection. You could purchase it there, and it was like one of the only places you could still purchase The Sims 2 for a lot of years. And I guess it also didn't include the IKEA stuff. So then we also get this couch here. This one does have like this pretty blue swatch, which, oh my god, it's actually really nice. The texture on these items also look really, really nice. Like, when I tell you guys, this game honestly resembles The Sims 4 a lot. Like, it's just so ahead of its time. I can even go into tab mode and build mode with no mods, and I love this game. I feel like the graphics are the most similar to The Sims 4, and I think that's why, you know, I love The Sims 3. I had tons of years with The Sims 3. It was a lot of fun. I really liked it as a teenager. Kind of more towards like my older years as a teenager. I was all into like so much mods and CC, all that. I loved making Sims. That's what I actually started doing on my channel. That was the first thing I started with, was just Sims 3, Create a Sims. And I loved that, but as far as the gameplay goes, nothing compares to The Sims 2. And like the way it looks reminds me a lot of The Sims 4, and I think that's why I do prefer The Sims 4 over The Sims 3, and then The Sims 2 is like the ultimate for me. But yeah, I think The Sims 3 graphics, I'm not the biggest fan of. It looks beautiful, but it's just not my style, I guess. Whereas The Sims 2 graphics and The Sims 4 graphics, I love. Going into the beds, you might be like, oh, there's no beds with this pack. There is. For some reason, they're not marked. I don't know if they will be in your game, but on both my computers, they're not marked. So you might have to like look around and try to figure out like which ones are the IKEA ones, but it's not that hard because as you can see, all of the beds that kind of come with the game, everything is just in lowercase, and then the IKEA ones have this capitalized name in the front. You can see the beds do have like the different options for the frames, and then you can pick your comforter, which is perfect. And the beds are so nice and modern. There's also this one here. I'm gonna place down the white one and we'll do this comforter here. And then there is also the double versions. Same for this one here, and I think these beds are absolutely perfect. So there's also some tables. We have this one and then we have this one here. So this one does have two different swatch options. This one does not actually. I believe that's everything for all the tables unless some of them aren't marked once again. And then we actually get some end tables, which I think are so perfect for beside the bed or like beside your couch. This one though, specifically for beside the bed, is perfect. I used to have one identical to this. I still do actually, but it's a little bit different. It's wider and it has 3 drawers. But yeah, I guess other than that, it does look like this. We also get this one here, and it also comes in the white, so that's what that looks like. And then we also get this round table, which I can appreciate that. I do like that, and it does come in a couple other swatches. Like there's this nice little blue one. So we get some coffee tables. This one doesn't have any swatches to it. I'm just gonna stick it here actually. But I like this because I like all the different shelving. And then we get this round one, which I remember using this all the time. I feel like this is perfect, and you can even use it as a side table if you wanted to. So of course we get an IKEA desk, which is perfect. I do wish they had like the classic IKEA desk. I don't believe they do. I just think that would have been perfect. Like the classic IKEA desk with the drawers. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but this is the desk that I currently have actually. I do keep the drawers separately, but I love it. I would have loved to see that in the game. So there are some rugs actually that come with this pack as well. There is this smaller circle rug. It does come in a few different swatches. And then we get this rug here, which again comes in a couple different swatches. And then I believe this one comes with it. This is just like a rainbow one, I guess. So I'm gonna go ahead and place down a wall. Here we go. So we have this one here, which honestly really nice. I like it. This one comes in a couple different swatches. There we go. I really like that one too. So I believe there's some random pictures that come with IKEA stuff. Like I believe this is one of them. Same with this one here. I don't even know if we're gonna be able to get this on the wall. Okay, here we go. Cute. And then this zebra one. There is a bunch of random things with IKEA that's just kind of like scattered throughout, like this one here. It kind of just scattered throughout all the miscellaneous. So you're gonna have to look through, like, you know, you can get this heart cushion separately as well, the one that's on the couch over here. Most things are marked, like I said. There is the IKEA drawers unit that I was actually talking about. Actually, this one's a little bit different than the one I have in real life, but you know, it's the classic IKEA drawers. And there's things like this and stuff like that. You can actually put this up on here. As I said, I'm probably not gonna pull out everything because there's some things that are just like scattered. As you're noticing, most things are marked. For some reason the beds aren't. I'm not exactly sure why. But you can see this is also a part of it. There is some plants as well. Of course, like very modern. I think that's another reason a lot of people will enjoy this and why it was kind of a bummer that it couldn't be included, because a lot of people are looking for more modern furniture for The Sims 2 since it is an older game. I will say there is some modern pieces even without this, but it is nice to have something like this. Oh, we do also get dressers. So there's this smaller one here, which I remember specifically that these were my favorite dressers. And then we have the taller one. We also get this one here, so if you want a little bit of a different style. And then we get this one here, as well as this one, which is a little bit different, so that's nice to have. And yeah, I could go through and probably find a few more things, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up here. So I hope this was helpful for you guys. There is supposedly things like a vase and stuff like that, so there's definitely more than this, and honestly, this is a decent amount of stuff. So I'm gonna have the link down below if you want to grab this. It's entirely safe. I didn't have any issues. And this has been a link that's been around for quite some time for Mac users, and thankfully it does work for the Sims 2 Legacy Edition. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys are looking forward to more Sims 2 videos, and with that, I'm gonna wrap this up here. I hope you all are having an amazing day, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye guys!